feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Whatcha? Yeah, pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Joey has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing that passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Let's say Monica will last, because she is a Mrs. Faith Flakes from 4th Wall. Let's see what you've written, what yours written for today. Well done, yonder boy. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Jerry. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like tuning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write it down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reading to see into your mind. It's very intimidating exercise. I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon by Yuri? I don't know the last name. Let's just call her Yuri Yatamoto. Yeah, it happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed a strange piece of whatever that word is, I can't understand, as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The intensity beautiful of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hunger, curiosity, the raccoon, and rage. The moon increments its face and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. very same light that glitters in the eye of my raccoon friend. I want to have a raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and safe. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I merely projected my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. Again, I swear, each time I read someone's poem, they start off normal, and then they start going down the weird lane. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon has taken to follow me. The raccoon becomes hungry, made more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I banish my cutting knife, the raccoon slow shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic conditions. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. Okay! Great job, Sayori! I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that! I can see that you write really dark and scary poems. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault. What this to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying the emotions taught down. Yeah, it takes a face value. Oh. I'm just making sure everything's okay. I just wanted to express the way it feels for me to draw in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh? That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being recruited for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, she really feels that way. Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like a person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging it, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's show it to Monica. Hi again, Yandere boy. How's the writing going? Hi, Monica. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duos. Yeah, Yandere boy and Sayori. Together forever. We'll be in this together. You two are like the dynamic duos. That's kind of exaggerated, isn't it? Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing you. I know it takes a bit of time to make new friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can even talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? It's not like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. Feels like... Was it because I put you last? You said that? Oh gosh, breaking the fourth wall. Calm down, Monica. You're good. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I didn't really mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I said no. Now, I like the way this one turns out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh god, this one. Say it! Wake me up! Wake me up inside! Can't wake up! Wake me up and save me! Okay, I made a joke out of that. The colors, they won't stop. See the piano sound. Okay, continue reading. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercings. Red, green, blue. As endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. The noise, it won't stop. Violet, grating, waveform, squeaky, squeezing, piercing, sight, coisin, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a viol on a pizza crust, and endless. Like an endless poem of meaning. Load me? What? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Monica. Question. Load me? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's the way I'd write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of things I never really seen before. I like playing with my space on the wait, what's I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Abracadabra! The way I wrote the lines, really short, make me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. The basic grade patient test is a multitask patient test. Basic grade patient test is a multitask capacity strength test that will test your lung capacity, and once you hear the sound there, if you do not make it to the line, your test is up. Or a conversation with the reader. Sometimes I feel like you're breaking the fourth wall, Monica. Don't stare at me like that. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh my god! Where did I put the holy water? I'm getting the holy water. Power of Christ compels you! Back off, demon! I gave this Okay, I guess this is the point where it's telling me to save. You sure you... Don't forget to save your game! You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about righted? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, listen to the music. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room, please. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's concerning of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much than a few decorations, more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for this event. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Oh, Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehehe. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those poster ups, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No! Say hoy! Down! Sit! Roll over! Go fetch your cookie! Cookie! I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared the poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to do to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings and imitating with yourself. Did I say imitated? I meant in mate. Finding new horizons and having fun. I'm the only. If another boy joins this literature club, that's gonna ruin my harem. I better think of something quick to say. No, guys, this is a bad idea to let more people join. We should only let girls into the literature club because that would mess up my harem. I'm just kidding. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you in here? You here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. But what about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else, expectant in face. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. No one's gonna die. All these people around here think they're gonna die, really. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is two-sided. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebooks to the specific poem she has in mind of herself. Then she then starts behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ah, dang it, I thought I was gonna read it. I love reading the poems. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflation is pristine sign. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the world to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. What about Natsuki? Is Natsuki back there where the manga is? Monica, can I go back there where the manga is? Shush and listen to my poem. Okay, I'm sitting down. Get away from the manga, okay? Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applause. That's me clapping. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was good, so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ugh. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxious glances at each of us. You can... Oh, that's Sayori. You can do it, Yuri! It's called Aftermath of a Crimson High. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she was practically refusing to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? And Yuri gets past the first couple of the lines. Her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables in fierce and confident women. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she executes with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her after she would bewield herself, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first one to start a party. Everyone joins me afterwards. I will give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri! That was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's is down for the count. Okay! I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Hehe. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're recited to other people. Imagine yourself, you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best. I'm studying. The best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Okay. Has anyone seen this anime? Fate/Stay Night, because we'll take it a little bit. Because I started this anime and I started out on Fate/Zero. Is that the right order, or I started on Fate/Zero. Is that the right order? Holy crap, there's a movie? Well, somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimless, cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. I'm going to get something to eat real quick. BRB! Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into something I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Joey. Hehe, even Yonder Boy liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Joey. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poem that wouldn't work as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen your poems that were sort of gently delivery. No, I don't, no! In other words, I've seen a poem of yours that was gentle, and I already read that need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? That's the key?